Hey, good morning, guys. Yeah, it's going to be the slowest weekend of the year so far at the box office. Maybe the slowest August weekend in 20 years, as we have just two movies opening. One, Leap, an animated film starring Elle Fanning as the voice of an orphan girl with a dream of becoming a ballerina. And then Birth of the Dragon, which is set in 1960 San Francisco. It's a Bruce Lee-style movie. Both of those maybe will make under $5 million this weekend.
All right, so nothing to really talk about movie-wise. Game of Thrones, is it delivering as the fans wanted it to?
I mean, yes, fans seem to be liking it. They're certainly watching it. It's setting a new record for viewership every week, so people are checking it out. Critics are a little down on some things. They're picking it apart, and I think with good reason on some of it. But, I mean, the battle scenes have been fantastic. The dragons have been in full dragon glory. And this Sunday, we're going to have the longest Game of Thrones episode ever with the season 7 finale. So I think they're delivering.
It's really interesting. I'm not watching Game of Thrones. I don't know anything about it. But to watch...
Ever?
I've watched the first one or two and didn't get into it, and so I've sort of let it pass for whatever reason.
Right.
But what's interesting is to watch the reaction of the news on Monday of people talking about it, not talking about it, even though I'm not part of the conversation. That's half the fun, listening to other people talk about Game of Thrones.
That's why I started watching it, because I felt left out. I made it 5 seasons before I finally had to check it out. And once I did, I really got into it, and I binged the whole thing and got caught up. I really enjoy the show. But that conversation, there's not much these days that you feel left out of. And when you're left out of the Game of Thrones conversation, you want to be a part of it.
Speaking of left out, should I download the new Taylor Swift song? I don't want to be left out.
Well, you have to pick a side. Are you going to be Team Taylor or Team Kanye? Because
they're back at it again?
Once a year now, we have to go through this.
Yeah.
So now she's got a new song out where she takes a very direct shot at him. We're going to have to pick sides again. The song itself, it's good, sure. I don't know what's good these days. But, it'll make you dance. It's got a good club beat to it. I think a lot of people, it's gonna be probably number 1 on the chart, which will be interesting because I don't know if you've been paying attention to this Despacito run that's been happening over the summer. But next week, Despacito will tie. When it's number 1, it'll tie the longest running number 1 ever, 16 weeks on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. But then Taylor Swift's going to knock it off probably in the week after that. So it's going to tie the record, but it's not going to beat the record.
Who sings that song?
That's Justin Bieber.
Oh, interesting.
Right.
Is the Taylor Swift-Kanye West fight from that MTV Awards when he took the mic from her?
It's from that, and then it's from last year with his song that he called her the B word and said that she was only famous because of him. They've had a feud for quite a while now. So she takes another shot in this new song, and it's just going to continue it.
And then they should just do a song together so they can end it.
No, we like this feuding. I thought Taylor Swift was in a fight with Katy Perry.
Well, she is, but then Katy Perry kind of squashed that a little bit. But it'll be interesting because Katy Perry is hosting the MTV Video Music Awards on Sunday, and they're going to debut Taylor Swift's new video. So it'll be interesting to see if Katy Perry introduces the video, if she throws any shade. If you care about that, I don't really care.
I care.
Oh, he does.
Oh, Jason,
yes.
I care. All right, Jason, have a good week. Thanks for checking in.